All right, so today we have another unboxing. Seems like Kickstarters are really starting to roll in. So let's open up this box and see what we got. I already know because I've been following it. And so we have the new Polyomino game, which is Planet Unknown. So grab this. Oh, whew. All right, so we have Planet Unknown. All right, I think that's all that's in the box. Yep. So let's open this up and see what's inside. All right, I have taken off the saran wrap for the box. Let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so this is the Lazy Susan, where the tiles are going to be sitting in here, and you're going to be turning this around. What's really nice, from what I can tell, the wells look really well formed. I know there was a little bit of concern, but it looks good from what I can see. I'll have to get everything in and see what it looks like a little later. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Lazy Susan in the game. All right, then you got your punch boards with all your, if you don't know about Planet Unknown, it is a polyomino game, kind of like Isle of Cats, except for instead of putting cats on a ship, you're going to be placing these tiles out on different planets, and you're going to have a corporation board that you're going to be working off of with its own asymmetry and different player powers and stuff. So yeah, these are the tiles that you're going to pop out, and they're going to go in that Lazy Susan that you're going to be spinning around. Okay, there's one there, so it's already popped out, so that's good. Here you have, looks like your score sheet with your name and corporation name and everything as well. So that's cool there. You get two of those. Here are the trays, which are nice. You can just pop these out and set them off to the side to use. Looks like we have our different cards, your civilization cards, have your, I think these are goals at the beginning of the game, if I remember right. So let's go ahead and let's pop these open and see what they look like. All right, so you have your civ cards here. They're different levels, because as you move up on the civ track on your corporations, you're going to get these cards. So yeah, so you have all these different cards and goals and abilities that you're going to be able to use throughout the game, which are really cool. So yeah, there's those. So I'll pop those back in. All right, let's take a look at these. These are the events. So let me get this open real quick. All right, so you have the event deck here. Now this, I should say, I did get the deluxe version of the game. So these are the different events that you're gonna have that could pop up in your game as well. Maybe giving you a specific rule for that round. So there are the event cards. All right, and then here we have these cards, which are the, I don't know what kind of cards these are actually. I have played this game already, I should say. I played it on the Sovereignty app, since they have it on there that you can play, and I've really enjoyed it. So that's kind of held me over while waiting for the actual physical copy of the game. So you have these like little goal cards that you're going to be working on. Here is the first player marker. So right there, I believe that's the first player marker, which is going to sit right there. And you have this token. Not really sure what that goes to. I'm assuming that sits in there like that. Okay, so you have this tray. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this tray here. So we're going to pop this open real quick. And first you have the, see, this is the one thing that I know has been an issue with the production. Whoops, sorry. Has been these are the deluxe. So this isn't the deluxe version of the game. right? And they're supposed to have a bit of a wash on them. And as you can see, they're a little bit more speckled, and almost kind of give that dirty look. I know they're kind of looking at different ways to alter and fix this problem because this is not the way they looked when they were approved in the samples. So, but these are life pods that you're going to be trying to pick up, and they're going to get you points in the game. I really like the miniature itself. Looks really nice. I really like it. Yes, the wash makes it a little bit dirty, but hopefully I'll be able to maybe remove the wash that's on there and possibly even apply my own wash onto it if there isn't another kind of fix for this issue through the publisher. So you have that. It's going to be on the life pods. So you do have plenty of these. Again, I like the miniature. I think they look nice. The detail on the miniature is nice. The wash does, kind of hinder it a little bit, but I know they are working hard to try and find a solution for that issue. And I believe that's the same issue here with the Meteor and the Rover tokens that you're going to be seeing in the game. So here are the 3D miniature Meteors. So you can see, again, the wash didn't really settle the way it should, and it makes it more just kind of look dirty than help make those details pop. But again, they're working on getting that fixed. Again, I think the miniature itself, that's a cool little piece to be putting out on the board and trying to go around and collect, because those are going to give you points as well. And then the rovers are what you're actually going to be using to go around and pick up those life pods and those meteors. And again, they're supposed to have the wash on them. They just look a little speckled and dirty, but overall it shouldn't affect the gameplay. So that's the only issue. That's one of the issues that I've heard just from seeing in the Kickstarter comments. But hopefully that'll get fixed, and it shouldn't affect the gameplay too much. Here are your different little cubes that you're going to be using to track your advancement up on the different civilization boards. So they're just your basic little translucent cubes that you're going to be using on your corporation board. So I'll put those in there for right now until I can organize them better. All right, so that's all going to go in this tray. I'll organize it later so you can see how it all fits. Let me take this out. Okay, then you have the rule book here. Look through it real quick. All right, so you're going to have these different planets and the Lazy Susan with the different tiles in them. Yeah, so all this, it's got a solo mode as well, some different modules that you can throw in there. Kind of goes over the different asymmetric corporations that you're going to see, and all the different planets that are in this game, which is really neat because there's going to be a lot of replayability with all these different planets. Okay, and so with that being said, then it brings us to the planet boards that we have. So you're going to have all these different planets that you're going to be playing with. They are double-sided, so like that. You have this one here. Right. So the one side is the same, as you can see, right? But then on the opposite side, here, I'll turn it. On the opposite side is where you're going to have the unique planets for the game. Okay, so I'll just show the unique one since you've seen the common side. Right. You have this one. This one's kind of cool. I like that with the 3 different planets. Right. I do kind of wish they were a little bit thicker, but it's not that bad. It's not horrible, I just like the unique different looks and the thought that went into the different planets and how they work and what they bring to the table depending on which planet you're going with. I'm very excited to give those all a try. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the actual names. I just figured I would show them off. This one I could probably get. Tartarus. All right, K273. There we go. Right there. And I like that it just kind of tells you exactly what happens differently on on the map there at the bottom. Like this one, every city not covered by tiles scores 2 medals and score complete rows and columns as normal. Okay, this one's got the ring that goes around it, which is really cool. So I just like the way they all look. I like the art on it. It looks really neat, so I'm pretty excited about that. Then comes our corporation boards that are dual layered. So you're gonna have a number of different corporations, again, that are gonna come with their own little twists to the game. Let's see if I can get them all out of here real quick. Let's see. This one, and this one. So they're all gonna sit in the bottom there. And let's go through these real quick so we can kind of get a look at the different corporations you're going to be able to play as. So first you have, this is the Makeshift Corporation. As you can see, they are dual layered, right? And they each have their own little Civ track that you're going to be getting different rewards and stuff on. Here is the Jump Drive Corporation. Then this one is I've played with this one, the Oasis, right? And so for the water track, you can see it kind of jumps all over, which is really neat, and how you can kind of interact with the other tracks. That looks interesting. Here we have the Republic Corporation here. So you're going to be looking at that, and they each have their own little descriptions of how they work in the bottom as well. Here we have the Wormhole Corporation, right? So there's that one. The Horizon Group here. I like how they have the unique art too for each one, just to kind of show it the rovers. You know, it's just kind of go that extra mile of making that unique art look. It just looks really nice. So this is the Flux Industries, and then here we have the Cosmos MG Corporation as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and organize everything, and then I'll show you what it all looks like in the box. That way you have an idea of what to expect when you get it all put together. All right, so I've officially organized everything back in the box after punching everything out and going through everything. And so what I'll do is now show you what it's going to look like once you organize everything. Again, this is the deluxe edition. So first, let's go ahead and take the lid back off the box. All right, and right away you're going to have the Lazy Susan right on top. As you can see, all the tiles are going to fit in. The wells are deep enough to where they're not going to pop out. And the box lid is pretty snug, so I don't really have any concern about these being stored vertically or horizontally. Hopefully I am right, and I like that it has the little wells for you to be able to fit your fingers in order to get the tiles out. And even if you're trying to get the very last one, it's kind of indented to where you can easily tip the tile and pull it out without having to worry about big fingers being a problem. Okay, so yeah, and what I really like is that I'll try to show you here. I do enjoy even the artwork that is on the inside of the Lazy Susan, but then also on the bottom, I'll try to show you, they have these little like rubber stoppers, which let it sit really nicely on the table. And I'll show you real quick, just because I was playing with it when I was organizing, but it spins really easily, really nicely. Things aren't going to fly out as you're spinning them. You don't have to worry about tiles going everywhere. So I figured I'd show that off just a little bit so you can have an idea of what that's going to look like. The one thing I will say is that the Lazy Susan does seem to be a little big for the box, as it's kind of cutting into the walls of the box here. So I'm hoping that won't compromise it too much. And the Lazy Susan is a little big, and I'll show you, there is a little bit of lift on the lid that is a little frustrating, but hopefully won't be too big of a problem. I already showed off your score sheets and where they go here. And then you have your trays. So here you're gonna have your Biodome tiles. I went ahead and just separated out my event decks based on the different colors. Your meteors, I had some extra rovers and life pods, so I put them there. You have your command tokens. I think these are to indicate the player color that are going to slot in right there, as well as the first player marker there. Then you're going to have this. So I went ahead and I put the objective cards on this side, and then I put the civilization cards over here, as well as kind of separated out the 6 different player kind of depots so that everybody can just grab their stuff they need for their board and go along with it. What's kind of nice is I like that everything is nice and snug, so I can flip this over, give it a shake, and everything is still in its right spot. So as you can see, no cubes. That card's a little stuck there, but as you can see, nothing is sliding into the wrong well. Sorry if that was a little loud, but I figured I should demonstrate. And all this is just going to be back the way I showed you. You have your plant boards, and then below that you have your corporations, which are double-sided, and each side is dual layered. So yeah, everything will then fit back into the box like so. Not that it really matters, I'm just putting it in. You put your score pads, Lazy Susan on top, and then the box lid. And so I'll show you, it's not a tremendous amount of lift, but there is a little bit of lift on the box. If you can kind of tell, you know, there is a little bit, maybe if you get like a one of those bands or whatever, but there is going to be a little bit of lift on the box, but it is very snug. If I store it vertically, hopefully none of the tiles will fall out. Take a look real quick, and looks like they might have. So, and that is going to do it for the unboxing of Planet Unknown. So, if you haven't tried this game, I believe you can try it for free on the Savranti app, so I would recommend going and checking that out if this is a game that you're interested in. This is one that I look forward to comparing to Isle of Cats and how I like them. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you get a notification every single time we post a video. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.